Right now at 5, President Biden mourns with grieving families in Buffalo and says we all have a role to play in ending gun violence.
New details out of Milwaukee, where police say some of the people involved in Friday's violence should not have had a gun.
Plus, cold-blooded killer or just a kid? Attorneys lay out both sides of the Kari Sanford trial, charged with the Arboretum double homicide. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Probably not going to believe it, but I can tell you now, from our personal experience and many others who we've met, the day's going to come, it will come, when your loved one brings a smile as you remember him or her. As you remember her, it's going to bring a smile to your lip before it brings a tear to your eye.
President Biden today paying respects at a growing memorial of this weekend's supermarket shooting in Buffalo, New York.
The president and the first lady met with families of the shooting victims, all of whom were black. In his remarks, President Biden called the attack domestic terrorism.
White supremacy is a poison. It's a poison running through it really is. Running through our body politic. And it's been allowed to fester and grow right in front of our eyes. No more. I mean, no more.
10 people were killed and 3 others were hurt in Saturday's shooting, where police say a white gunman intentionally targeted black people. The suspected shooter remains behind bars tonight after pleading not guilty to a preliminary murder charge. Investigators say he scouted targets for months, and officials are now concerned about copycats.
Police in Milwaukee providing new details in the past half hour about 3 shootings Friday night in the hours after the Bucs playoff game. Police Chief Jeffrey Norman says 21 people were hurt in those shootings. The first one happened near the Deer District as the game was wrapping up. The other 2 on Water Street. In one of those shootings, 17 people were hurt. 10 people were arrested and 10 guns were recovered. Norman says 2 of the suspects have been identified as shooters, while several of them weren't supposed to have a gun in the first place.
What took place this past weekend, most specifically on this past Friday, was absolutely unacceptable. It will not be tolerated in our city.
The department says it's working with Milwaukee County DA on charges now. All of the victims are expected to survive. For the latest developments on these shootings, make sure you download our Channel 3000 News app. We send out push alerts for major updates and have all the day's top headlines. It's free and available in your app store.
There is a big question of how exactly a man died in western Dane County this weekend, but today we learned who that man was. The Dane County medical examiner identified him as Marshall Iverson. He was 19 years old. Iverson was found in a home on Blue Mountain Avenue in Blue Mounds Sunday. Police say he was shot and killed. However, today's report did not list a cause of death. The Dane County Sheriff's Office is holding a press conference tomorrow about this case, and we'll bring you new details when we have them. To weather now, a few mild days ahead for us. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti is on the patio with your certified most accurate forecast. Gary?
Yeah, skies have clouded up. We've got some showers on the way for tonight and tomorrow. That'll hold temperatures down a bit, but then we'll see a couple of days with high temperatures in the 70s. Visible cloud track shows that we've had some sunshine mixed in with the clouds, but the clouds are starting to win out now, and rain has started to move into parts of southern Wisconsin. Just a few light sprinkles, but the more significant rain is out to the west of us. That'll move in here later on tonight. Right now, just a few light showers down towards Janesville and just to the north of Beloit, but some of that might not even be reaching the ground. Low temperatures this morning, a little cooler than normal. 45 in Madison. A few places were in the 30s up to the north. A few places around 50 close to the Illinois state line. High temperatures so far today, mainly in the 60s. A couple of spots like La Crosse and Black River Falls got into the 70s. They were a little farther north and had a little more sunshine. Right now, temperatures are mainly in the 60s, but cooler close to Lake Michigan thanks to a lake breeze there. We'll look for a low tonight of about 50. Showers will develop overnight, and then we'll see them into tomorrow morning. Afternoon, we could even see a little bit of sunshine late in the day with a high temperature of 64, but later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that does include some thunderstorms as well as the milder weather for the end of the week.
All right, Gary, thank you. The murder trial for a 20-year-old accused of killing his girlfriend's parents at the UW Arboretum 2 years ago got underway today.
The UW doctor and her husband were found shot in a ditch just as the pandemic was beginning to start. Naomi Coles was in the courtroom today and has the very latest. Naomi?
In their opening statements, prosecutors said that they are building this case in part based on a motive of family tensions at home. They suggest that Khari Sanford hated his girlfriend's parents, and that's why he killed them. Now, the defense, on the other hand, they told the jury today that the state simply doesn't have the evidence to convict. They're missing things like a murder weapon and Sanford's DNA on the shell casings at the scene. The state said they'll be relying on key evidence like Dr. Potter's blood found on Sanford's pants, cell phone evidence tracing his phone, and perhaps most importantly, his supposed accomplice's testimony against him. The state began to lay out their case today, calling a total of 10 witnesses. Many were colleagues and friends of the murdered couple's family who mainly testified about those tensions between the parents and the teenage couple who they said were disrespectful. They weren't following house rules. Now, a reminder here, you won't be seeing any video, any audio. Hearing from the trial, the judge in this case has banned all recordings, both audio and visual, of the proceedings. That's why you're only seeing still photos of the scene. I am there taking very careful notes. You can go online right now to channel3000.com for more details from day one.
Naomi Coles reporting live at the courthouse. Naomi, thank you.
Next at 5, UW-Madison's chancellor-elect says she is excited about the opportunity to lead. Dr. Jennifer Mnuchin met with the media for the first time this morning.
UW-Madison is one of the nation's great public universities, and this opportunity to lead it and to work with others on behalf of higher ed in Wisconsin and this great university is it's really the opportunity of a lifetime.
Mnuchin most recently served as the dean of UCLA's law school. She earned a bachelor's degree from Harvard, a law degree from Yale, and a PhD from MIT. But Mnuchin's appointment did not come without criticism, with Republicans asking the UW Board of Regents to backtrack on choosing her. Political reporter Will Keneally is here now with more on that fallout. Will?
That's right. So Republicans are coming out over the past day saying Dr. Mnuchin is too politically left-leaning. But Karen Walsh, vice president of the Board of Regents, says that the decision was made unanimously and independent of the board's political leanings.
Both Governor Evers' appointed regents and Governor Walker's appointed regents voted unanimously to hire this person. We hire based on leadership qualities. We don't have a political litmus test.
So Republicans argued that Mnuchin's Democratic political donations should be disqualifying, along with her academic ties to critical race theory. They cited a CRT panel that Mnuchin moderated during her time as dean of the UCLA Law School. In this context, though, critical race theory is an academic practice used in postgraduate education, like the law school. The chair of Wisconsin State Senate Colleges and Universities Committee even threatened to reduce funding for the school with Mnuchin at the helm. But Regent Walsh called that unrealistic, saying that she doesn't give a lot of weight to that statement. Current Chancellor Becky Blank will serve through the end of May, and Mnuchin will begin in early August.
Well, thank you. New at 5, your kids will likely soon bring home a kit from school that police in Wisconsin hope you'll never need to use. They are child ID kits, and they give parents the option to fingerprint their children, put in recent photographs, and fill out forms with basic details. Attorney General Josh Call says the state is providing nearly 1 million of the kits this year, and during a press conference today, police said the kits can make a huge difference if a child were to disappear.
We're making a direct investment in our children's safety, and yes, in all likelihood, law enforcement will never need to access your child's information. But heaven forbid that we do, the kit will be a tremendous asset to us in finding your child as quickly as we possibly can.
Call wants you to know the kits are optional and they stay at your house. Police will only ask for them if you report your child missing or in danger.
It's a thumbs up from the FDA. Officials have approved COVID booster shots for children ages 5 to 11. The emergency use authorization comes for Pfizer's vaccine. The FDA says children can get their third shot at least 5 months after their first 2 doses. The matter now goes to the CDC, which is expected to vote on the booster on Thursday.
The COVID vaccine is kind of like your seatbelt. Your seatbelt doesn't prevent you from dying if there's a car accident, which may be no fault of your own, but it really reduces your personal risk of bad things happening in a car accident.
About 400 children under the age of 4 have died from complications of COVID during the pandemic. There have been about 750 deaths for children ages 5 through 18.
UW Health breaking ground today on a new medical center on Madison's east side. The state-of-the-art 469,000 square foot facility scheduled to open in 2024. It'll house several specialty clinics, adult cancer care, and innovative clinical trials. Officials at UW say the new center is a momentous step forward when it comes to patient care in Wisconsin and throughout the Midwest.
Whether you're in Fond du Lac, Milwaukee, Chicago, Northern Illinois, or right here in Madison, East Park, Medical Center is remarkably convenient right off the interstate.
The new medical center will also include the first proton beam radiation therapy program in the state. It'll offer precision radiation treatment that allows for highly targeted treatment of tumors.
A possible light at the end of the tunnel.
Ahead at 5, some good news from the FDA when it comes to the ongoing baby formula shortage. And coming up on News 3 Now at 6, the Dane County Jail's massive project stalled again, while county leaders say they need more money before making any more progress. And big numbers and a lot of green on Wall Street today. The Dow gains 431 points. The Nasdaq picks up almost 322. The S&P adds almost 81. And we'll be right back.
It's time to march into Green Tag Savings. Get your John Deere S200 series with 4.9% for 60 months. Or John Deere X3s, 5s, and 7s with 1.9% for 48 months.
Power up with Sloan's.
How will you mow? Find out today at Sloan's.
Imagine never having to clean your gutters again. Andrew Larson here, and you don't have to dream about it. My team would love to show you what a new gutter shutter system can do for your home, protecting its foundation and keeping you off that ladder forever. Gutter Shutter is the strongest, most durable, high-performance gutter system on the market, and it's the best bang for your buck. Right now, get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your new Gutter Shutter system. Call now to set up your free estimate.
Like an eagle protects its head.
We all need a rock we can rely on. To be strong. To overcome anything. To be unstoppable. That's why millions rely on the strength and financial guidance of Prudential to achieve their dreams. Who's your rock?
Nicorette knows quitting smoking is freaking hard. You get advice like, try hypnosis. Or quit cold turkey.
Kidding me?
Instead, start small with Nicorette, which can lead to something big. Start stopping with Nicorette.
How do you use your energy? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
I'm Alex Lasry, a Democrat running to beat Senator Ron Johnson.
And I'm Lauren Lasry, and this is our daughter Eleanor. I know Alex will always fight for working families.
To get more money in the pockets of working people and lower costs.
By making paid leave available and healthcare more affordable.
And I'll always be a relentless supporter of a woman's right to choose.
Especially now. Alex is exactly the kind of ally Tammy Baldwin needs in the Senate.
So I approve this message because we have to do better than having Ron Johnson as our senator.
It's time to march into Green Tag Savings. Get your John Deere Z300 or 500 series with 4.9% for 60 months. Or John Deere Z700 0.9% for 36 months.
Power up with Sloan's.
How will you mow? Find out today at Sloan's.
Tonight at 6, we review the new Pfizer booster for kids ages 5 to 11. Plus, it didn't take long for the GOP to voice its disappointment in the selection of the new UW-Madison chancellor, why they think it's a bad hire. That's coming up at 6.
News 3 Now's Call for Action team is here for you, exposing scams, mediating consumer disputes, and getting results. Contact us by phone or on channel3000.com.
Call for Action, only on News 3 Now.
We're taking action for you.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Some good news tonight in that baby formula shortage. A formula manufacturing plant in Michigan, which has been closed for months, may soon be back up and running. The FDA has given Abbott the green light to reopen its plant, closed since February due to safety concerns. But the FDA will need to first approve some safety changes. Meanwhile, the head of Reckitt, the makers of the popular brand Enfamil, says his company is doing its best to get formula out the door.
We have been running our plants 24/7. We have increased our production by more than 30%. And we are now feeding more than 200,000 more babies a month than we were before.
The head of the FDA will go to Capitol Hill on Thursday to face lawmakers' questions about the formula shortage.
To the war in Ukraine now, the longest and bloodiest battle so far is coming to an end. While evacuation efforts continue, Russian-backed separatists say more than 250 Ukrainians have surrendered at the besieged steel plant in Mariupol. CBS News' Naomi Ruckham reports.
Newly released video appears to show wounded Ukrainian troops being carried from the bombed-out steel plant in Mariupol on stretchers. Others were bused to Russian-controlled areas where Moscow said the wounded would be treated as rescue attempts continued for those still underground. Ukraine's last defenders in the besieged port city have endured relentless strikes from Russian forces for more than 2 months. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says they helped gain critically important time to help the country regroup and receive aid from allies. As the war enters its 12th week, Ukrainian soldiers have made gains in the north, recapturing much of the land surrounding the second largest city of Kharkiv. But Russia still continues to inflict damage in the region, hitting this cultural center, which had been used as a distribution hub for humanitarian aid.
Mr. Putin is striving to create a world in which power is for the strong state, but not the small.
In an address to Congress, Greece's prime minister called out Russian President Vladimir Putin for threatening democracy.
He will not succeed. He must not succeed.
On Monday, U.S. senators voted to begin consideration of the nearly $40 billion aid package for Ukraine. The Biden administration says a final vote on the bill is needed by Thursday before existing aid runs out. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News.
The White House says President Biden will meet with Sweden's prime minister and Finland's president Thursday to talk about their applications to NATO.
Topping our political headlines, a Dane County Circuit Court heard oral arguments this afternoon about alleged election violations by the city of Madison. Attorneys for the Thomas More Society presented arguments today representing a group of Wisconsin voters. They say the city accepted private money to run the absentee ballot drop boxes. The Wisconsin Elections Commission dismisses that claim. Starting at the bottom of the hour, there is a virtual meeting for Alder candidates in Madison's 3rd District. Alder Lindsay Lemmer stepped down last week. The Common Council is using tonight's meeting to interview and later appoint an interim District 3 Alder. A new Alder will be elected and sworn in next April.
It's major primary day in the Keystone State. Polls close in a little under 2 hours in Pennsylvania, where voters are deciding who will represent each party in this November's race for the United States Senate. On the GOP side, former President Trump backed Dr. Mehmet Oz, but polls show conservative commentator Kathy Barnett surging ahead. And for the Democrats, Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman is the clear frontrunner, but suffered a stroke late last week. Fetterman had a pacemaker implanted this afternoon, and he says he plans to make a full recovery. We'll have the latest on these races tonight at channel3000.com. Few chances for rain heading into the second half of the work week. Gary's back with your certified most accurate forecast. Gary?
And one of those chances will be tonight. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. We've got showers in the forecast for tonight, probably ending sometime tomorrow morning. Then we'll see some dry weather with temperatures turning mild as we head into Thursday and Friday. Upper 70s expected for Thursday and at least lower 70s on Friday, but there will also be some scattered shower and thunderstorm chances, especially Thursday night. A little less of a chance during the day on Friday, and then we turn cool for the weekend. Highs only in the upper 50s for both Saturday and Sunday. A chance for showers Saturday. Sunday right now looks to be dry. High temperature trend over the next 10 days shows the up and down temperature swing coming back. We go from 64 tomorrow to 78 on Thursday and then down to 71 on Friday. Very chilly for the weekend with highs in the upper 50s. Clouds, showers, keep temperatures in the 60s for Monday through Thursday or Tuesday of next, Monday through Wednesday of next week. Thursday and Friday, temperatures get back up to near or above normal levels as sunshine returns. High resolution Doppler radar right now, you can see just a few sprinkles, mainly south of Dane County right now. Some of that may not even be reaching the ground, but more widespread rain developing out to the west across parts of Minnesota and Iowa. There'll be some stronger thunderstorms across southern Iowa, but that will stay all to our south. Temperatures right now, 60s under the cloud cover here. To the north, it's actually a little warmer. And then farther to the south, temperatures in the 80s and 90s where the hot and increasingly humid weather is. Notice dew point temperatures mid-60s to around 70 over the eastern portions of Kansas. And there could be a pretty decent severe weather outbreak there tonight. Already some thunderstorms getting going from around Omaha down toward Kansas City, but more storms just starting to fire up near the Kansas and Nebraska state line. Jet stream running right through that area and then kind of splits a little bit, and that helps lift the air and will fuel the next round of severe thunderstorms to our south. But again, that will stay to the south. We'll be on the cool side of this weather system. The dividing line is kind of this warm front and a stationary front out to the west. We'll zoom in here, and you can see on our side of the front, temperatures mainly in the 60s and 70s where there's sunshine, 60s where there's more cloud cover, but then temperatures turn warmer farther to the south. Compared to 24 hours ago, our temperatures are actually a little bit cooler. We had a pretty mild day yesterday, but again, we'll see some shower chances, keeping our temperatures down for tomorrow. High 64. Most of the showers will be in the morning. You can see this on future tracks, some scattered showers tonight into tomorrow morning, and then maybe some clearing tomorrow afternoon. It looks like we'll stay generally dry for tomorrow night, and then on Thursday, notice those winds out of the south, temperatures get into the upper 70s. We'll start to see some thunderstorms late Thursday afternoon into more likely Thursday night. Rainfall amounts through the weekend could end up in the quarter to half-inch range, but anywhere that gets a heavier thunderstorm could probably end up with over an inch of rain. 7 to 10 day forecast. Notice we turn cool again for the weekend. 71 on Friday, but down to the upper 50s Saturday and Sunday with a chance of showers on Saturday. Then showers, especially Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, keeping temperatures down. Once the sun comes back, temperatures go right back up to near or above normal. As we check out first warn traffic, still seeing our usual construction delays on the westbound or the eastbound belt line, but both sides of the belt line running pretty slow right now at Fish Hatchery Road. You can see delays eastbound belt line from around Monona Drive back to west of Verona Road. Westbound delays start around Todd Drive and go back to near John Nolan Drive. Right now, it's a half hour on the eastbound belt line from University Avenue to the interstate, 17 minutes going back in the westbound direction. No problems on I-3990 from the belt line southward to Janesville. It's a quick 16 minutes from Middleton to Sauk City on US 12. Downtown to Sun Prairie, East Washington Avenue and US 151 will take you 19 minutes. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
All right, thank you, Gary. Still ahead at 5. We're taking the Tequila train to Mexico, where the spirit is seeing a rise in popularity. We'll have that story after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. And air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. Call today for a free inspection.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Organize your entire outdoor living space with Menards. Suncast offers a variety of seasonal storage options, such as hose reel carts and deck and patio storage bins. Perfect for chair cushions and other small items. Store mowers, garden tools, and more with Suncast storage buildings. They're low maintenance, easy to assemble, and offer the best combination of durability and value. All Suncast is 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
As of 2022, TSR Concrete Coatings has coated nearly 11 million square feet of concrete, and we've completed over 15,000 jobs. If we haven't met yet, I'm Joey with TSR Concrete Coatings, and here we transform your old, cracked garage floor from this to this in just one day. We don't just coat over your old concrete. We grind it down, apply our base coat and chip, and then seal it with our own proprietary sealant that will never chip or peel. And our floors are ridiculously easy to clean. All of our coatings are covered by our exclusive lifetime warranty, and we have our own in-house team ready to answer any questions you may have before and after your install. To learn more or get your new floor, visit the website or call us at the number shown below today.
One day floor.
Dude, great ride. Right? This Silverado keeps me connected and in control. And this touchscreen is my command center. My command center.
The 2022 Silverado LT. Find new control. Find new roads.
Very well qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 pickups. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Fed-Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, the Mascot Theory, and Bev Killian. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
The Stanley Steamer started with one man, a van, and a whole lot of carpet. We've been innovating for a long time. Stanley Steamer now goes beyond carpet. Schedule a cleaning today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back. New tonight, Walmart sounded the alarm after higher costs and supply chain issues squeezed its first quarter profits. In a report today, Walmart slashed its profit outlook for the year. Leaders say they expect inflation to continue to hurt business. The chain stock fell 7% during morning trading today. During the pandemic, alcohol sales rose significantly, and tequila experienced a big surge in the U.S.
CBS News' Wendy Gillette took the tequila train through the heart of Mexico's agave fields for an up-close look at the spirit's roots and its growing popularity.
All aboard the Jose Cuervo Express, which rattles past tequila-producing blue agave plants on its way from Guadalajara to the town of Tequila in western Mexico. Train passengers snap pics, take in the view, and of course, sample lots of tequila.
This is an authentic Mexican experience.
The tequila train runs every Saturday. Tickets start at around $120.
The 40-mile journey is proving popular with U.S. tourists because, well, Americans like tequila.
Tequila is on fire.
The president of the Distilled Spirits Council of the U.S., Chris Swanger, just arrived home from a visit to Mexico's agave fields. He says sales of tequila and its spicier cousin mezcal increased 30% last year, reaching $5.2 billion. Super premium tequila sales shot up 1,300% since 2003. Tequila is now the #2 selling spirit in the U.S. behind vodka.
There is no doubt there is a possibility that tequila could overtake vodka as the #1 spirits category in the United States.
Back in the town of Tequila, a mariachi band greets the train. Then it's off to Latin America's oldest distillery, established in 1798 by Jose Cuervo, and more tequila tasting. Visitors can cool off with a rooftop pool dip at Hotel Solar de las Animas high above Tequila. Or learn more about the complex process of making tequila, including how it's harvested, extracted, and aged.
They've got 1.9 billion agave plants in the ground right now to be able to supply the tequila demand in the United States.
That's a lot of tequila te amo. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, Tequila, Mexico.
And tequila connoisseurs say the real enjoyment and appreciation of tequila comes from sipping it, not tequila shots. Did you get that, Eric?
I did.
All right, stay with us. Gary has one last check of your first warn forecast after the break.
Vitense Golfland offers a free Top Tracer golf range experience. Obtain valuable shot information with warm-up, track your shot history with My Practice, play virtual golf, long drive, points game, go fish. Only at Vitense Golfland.
When you decide it's time to look at replacing your gutters, you have options. There are a number of replacement gutter systems on the market. Hi, Andrew Larson here, owner of Larson Home Services. My team has spent lots of time looking at the best one on the market, and we found it, Gutter Shutter. Gutter Shutter sets the standard for performance, durability, and beauty with thicker aluminum, wider gutter size, and it's available in 18 beautiful colors. Best of all, Gutter Shutter is 100% made in the USA and guaranteed for as long as your home is standing. My team is dedicated to provide what we like to call the Larson experience. From your first call until well after the job is done, you will be treated like you're part of the Larson family. Please check out our Google reviews and see what customers have to say about us. We'd love to show you why Gutter Shutter means you can stay off the ladder forever. Right now, get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your new gutter shutter system. Call now to set up your free estimate.
How do you use your energy? Giving back to your community? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power. We're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
When you drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the thrilling performance of Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
Summer's here, and it's time to refresh your space, indoor or out. Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge memorial sale at Slumberland. Explore our comfortable living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio, and more. Pay no interest for 5 years and get free doorstep shipping. Are you sleeping in pain but dread mattress shopping? Come to Slumberland, where each bed is rated for back support and softness. It takes all the guesswork out of finding your perfect bed.
Vitense Golfland offers 2 golf and multi-sport simulator suites. Play great golf courses with unmatched viewing clarity. Play different sports, such as football and soccer. Have fun with Zombie Ball. Vitense Golfland provides simulator fun for everyone.
We've got a packed broadcast for you tonight. President Biden condemns the evil of white supremacy while mourning the victims from the supermarket mass shooting. And the new information tonight about the alleged shooter's plan to attack an elementary school. Plus, authorities uncover a massive drug smuggling tunnel the length of 6 football fields under the U.S.-Mexico border. The late-breaking details. And 104 marathons in 104 days. 1 cancer survivor's run for the record books. That's all tonight right here on the CBS Evening News.
Gary rejoins us. Final check of the forecast.
Clouds are here. We've got some showers on the way. You can see just some very light showers across southern Wisconsin. More widespread rain farther out to the west in Iowa and Minnesota. But next couple of hours, mainly dry. Temperatures are in the upper 60s. A little warmer to the north where there's a little more sunshine. Look for a low tonight of about 50. High tomorrow, 64. Most of the showers tomorrow in the morning. We warm up to 78 on Thursday. Some thunderstorms Thursday night. And then chilly for the weekend.
Gary, thank you. We're back in 30 minutes for News Tree now at 6. The CBS Evening News is next.